How you going?
Hey.
Now, I don't know about you, but whenever I bump into an old person tottering slowly down the street, I'll go over here. Yep.
How do you think old people die? Like, do you think like they're just like walking down the street and then they just kind of fall over? Or like I've never seen that happen before, right? But that's what they get old and they die, but you've never seen it happen, right? They just drop. I would imagine. Okay, listen. I've seen a dead housefly just lying on the floor of my apartment before, right? Like, imagine just walking down the street and the dude just falls over. I've never seen it once in my life. Alright, let's get it.
I always think to myself, I could take him.
You could. No!
But I don't, because I'm a normal human being. And I've definitely never considered electrocuting them with 50...
Have you guys ever done that before? You seen an old person and said, yeah, I could push them over? I don't even think I've had that thought before. That seems a little bit out there. Seems a little bit extreme. No, me neither. Yeah, intrusive thought. I haven't even had that intrusive thought. This dude's on a no other level.
1,000 volts for 30 seconds until they die. But that's exactly what some people did last month in Australia, when a 95-year-old woman with dementia was killed by coppers with a taser.
If you could quick save and then go push someone over and then reload, would you? Yeah, okay, valid.
5-year-old great-grandmother tasered by police in her aged care home.
What?
Dying tonight.
All because she was holding a knife and walking around with her walking frame in a nursing home. Then after...
Hey, come here, Sonny. I'm gonna shake you right in the gut. They tased her, dude. What the frick? She got turned into effing, I don't know, man. What do you call it? The effing Mr. Electric or some junk? Just for walking around in a nursing home with a knife. Base grandma. She thought she was in Saints Row. Unfortunately, that's not how reality works.
She approached cops at a slow pace. They tasered her and she died.
At a slow pace? No, dude. They literally had time to be like, so you think she's gonna stab me? Or like, I don't know, man. This is looking awfully dangerous. I mean, she might, I don't know, she might have rabies. Whose grandma is this anyway? Oh, she's coming with a knife. Oh, the knife's coming. She's swinging it. Oh, maybe she should dodge. I don't know. You think I should tase her? Yeah, I'll just tase her. Positively shocking. Why would they do that, man?
Today I'm going to try and make a device that shows that we might not need to kill unarmed people.
True. Well, I mean, she was
I
armed.
I made this man-catching device a couple of years ago, but it was really bad. It
What
didn't
the
work properly.
frick?
It snapped, and I also only tested it on a 14-year-old child. Worst of all, it had a locking mechanism in the jaws that would prevent it from opening once closed. But that button for locking and opening was in the jaws, in reach of the person you captured, so they could just press the button and free themselves. So not the best man. And a couple of things have changed.
Not a bad try.
I've discovered the magic of welding and metalwork, so I can make it stronger and scarier with spikes. And also, my moral compass has decreased. And to start, I need to design the
Jesus
closing mechanism.
Christ!
And I've always thought bull ants have really beautiful jaws,
No!
which overlap and seem to lock. So
That's not locking. That's just cutting people in half. Chad, do you guys like your sandwich cut in triangles or cut in rectangles? Because if this guy catches to you, he's gonna answer that question with your body.
I just grabbed an ant from my garden.
The actual
And
guillotine.
did a sketch of its mandibles.
Okay.
Come back. Now I want this to work by having these jaws on the side here, which have spikes, which move towards each other and lock in a closed position when these two metal bars get pushed towards each other.
That makes sense.
So
that
to
makes
test
sense
if
because they go
mechanics
boop
work,
and then they
I
go
made it out of
boop.
cardboard,
Makes sense.
which is definitely too floppy to even catch the floppiest of old people. But I think I'm on the right track here.
Imagine getting called a floppy human. What the frick? Wait, yo, I missed it a long time ago. Kawa Kai Sharky gifted 5 subscriptions and welcome to Snackers. Thank you.
Then I made a prototype out of wood, and after fiddling around with the dimensions, it seems to close alright and isn't that floppy.
Okay.
Which means it's time for
That
me
kinda
to
looks
spend
like deer
$100
antlers.
on metal and cut out my design with my mate's plasma cutter.
What is he? What is he? Huh? Why does this guy have a lightsaber? Someone signed this dude up for episode 3. He could have taken on Anakin.
And this really is the kind of thing you need a CNC plasma cutter
Why
for.
is he barefoot? He's just catching some rays, you know? It's like getting a suntan if you're a man. It's the man version of it.
As after only 10 minutes, I'm already sweating, my back's sore, and my feet are pretty badly burnt. But I finished all the simple...
Dude's feet have cancer now. You guys see that Genshin Impact dunk? Whenever you wish upon a star, the star goes like... And it turns into Diluc or whatever the frick, or a Wally. Dude, he actually has that stardust embedded in his foot at this point.
pieces. And I didn't want to screw
My
up
man
the
is
more
radioactive
complicated
from the
jaw-shaped
foot
pieces,
down.
as I found it really hard to even follow a straight line.
Are those
So
katanas?
instead, just bought 2
He's
jaws
making a
from the jaw
wakizashi!
section at the local hardware store. Then I cleaned off all the unnecessary sharp bit on the belt sander and also made them all the exact same size and drilled the holes.
Oh.
And the more I drill, the more excited I get to see if I've wasted $100 on metal. And after bolting it all together, it seems to
$100 on metal is nothing. Oh god, stream on Saturday, man. That was wasting money. What's that?
kind of work.
Whenever Ah.
And also
Hello?
looks way cooler than I thought it would when it closes up.
It does look kinda
But this
sick.
doesn't mean it will catch a person. Okay, now I just need to put this whole thing on the end of 2 pipes that are inside each other. And the inside pipe will have a handle that I can pull to close the whole mechanism.
Oh, could you go
Now when I was designing this
and it
thing,
goes
I thought I would just cut a slot and put this piece in here and then weld the crescent piece in. But I forgot that I need this hole in the pipe. to
This
remain
honestly, it
whole,
looks like
because
a
the other
medieval
pipe is
weapon.
gonna be moving
This looks
inside
like the
there.
kind of junk that
I'm gonna try
Leonardo da
something
Vinci would
really
try to
smart
script
or
and
really
edit.
dumb. I don't know
or
yet.
invent.
I marked the dimensions of the pipe on the piece and then cut 90% of the way through the metal and then welded it in place.
What?
So now I just need to cut the remaining bit inside the pipe. And if I cut the
Okay.
whole thing in half before, it would be very hard to align both pieces perfectly straight with each other,
True.
especially when they warp from welding. So now that I've tack welded it, I just need to cut the inside pieces.
What am I looking at? This guy is not OSHA certified. He's inserting a pipe into a pipe.
See? Easy.
That was good. Yup. Ooh, oh! This man can conduct sound with his fingertips. That's his quirk. Oh. Yo, he
Then
got
I
a
just
nickel!
welded
A
it
nickel!
permanently in place. Now I know I'm not meant to weld galvanized pipe as it releases poisonous fumes or whatever, but I am taking precautions by wearing a mask and working in a really
I misspoke.
If anyone
I
knows
tried
what
to
this
say a dime
poisonous
and a
looking
nickel.
death spider web that's coming out of the steel,
I
please
tried to
let
say.
me know.
I'm trying.
Okay, now this pipe that goes inside the other one also gets a slot.
I'm
in it.
really tired. Last night, chat, I ran a lot, and I mean a lot, because I had extra energy. Like, too much. I ran like 2 laps, and then I came back, and I was like, I'm really tired. What should I do? And I said, I'm gonna run until my mouth tastes like McDonald's French fries. So I ran another lap, and today I'm really tired because of it. So I have, I have no regrets. But my feet are sore, and I'm definitely tired.
And then is welded to this piece. And now
How
I
much
get to
is a-
see how the whole
Stop.
mechanism moves around.
I meant to say pickle. That's my favorite monetary unit. Whoa, holy frick. This is a weapon to surpass some Metal Gear.
It's a bit stiff, but seems to work alright, and the pieces line up with each other.
That'll
So
definitely
next,
kill
I cut
someone.
a little peepee hole in the big pipe that will
A peepee
allow me
hole?
to access the small pipe.
What
And my
about
plan was to cut
the
sideward slot
QQ
in the
hole?
big pipe, and then weld a handle to the small pipe so I can lock the mechanism in place to the side like a bolt action rifle or something. But I realized a
Okay.
big problem. I can't
Why is the metal
actually
so
turn
jagged?
the inside pipe because the whole jaw structure is attached to it. So I'm going to have to come up with something else.
What up?
You're so funny, Filian. and here have 300 dickles.
And this camping chair might help, so I pulled off the leg and
appreciate
found this
it.
little knob spring thing, which I'm going to steal to put inside the small pipe. And Rick, if you're watching this, I know
That's the only time you can say that and not get banned.
I told you that your camping
You
chair
beat the
broke
system.
when I slammed it in the front door of
Congrats.
my car, and then you were really angry about it. And then you went into the forest looking for a log to sit on, and you brought a big one back. But then the ranger shouted at you because collecting logs degrades the natural habitat and biodiversity. Yeah, that was my fault, and
Why does he keep like sliding his fingers up and down the pipe every few seconds? I'm feeling uncomfortable. I'm starting to feel like he's compensating.
one. Okay, so now the moment of truth. Did I destroy Rick's camping chair for a good reason?
Like, this pipe is starting to need an adult. What? What? Did he do it?
He did it.
Did he?
First go.
Whenever,
And it looks like I did. So next, I just cut down this
Whoa!
toothpick, which isn't a gun, and sanded it down until it looks like a handle, and then put in this bolt, which just happened to be covered in glue. Then just screwed in the handle to the inside pipe. And now I can manually make the whole jaw thing close, and
frick,
it
that
seems to
scared me.
lock in place every time. But there is still
That's
a lot
so
of friction
cool!
between the metal jaw sections.
That's so
They could
cool!
definitely be smoother. So I bought these things called thrust bearings.
Those
which
are
I've used
washers. They're washers. They're dishwashers.
before in the bedroom, but never for building stuff.
Hello?
So I got-
Huh. I really gotta fart.
No, I don't.
I'm just gonna let it rip. Alphas don't hold in farts. I hope it's silent. 3, 2, 1, R-E-G. Oh, thank God it was silent. Smells like Fritos and Dickles.
Mods! Stop! What? No, stop! I don't like this anymore.
Hey, I can't believe that metal pipe is getting more action than I ever will.
Stop! No! I'm telling Melly on you guys, and she's gonna be really upset when she finds out you guys are bullying me again.
grabbed my
Freak
wrenches
you!
and put a thrust bearing
Wait,
between the bolt. And now
He's got the wall-mounted wrenches.
there is no friction between the
Hammer
pieces
time.
at all.
Oh, it feels so much nicer.
So let's take a breakdown of his room right now. He has 3 harpoon launchers on the wall, an effing drill that looks like a weapon of mass destruction. Alternatively, it's that thing from Dead Space that stabs you in the eyeball. He's got a bunch of oversized batteries that contain who knows how much lithium juice, ready to effing gas anyone out of this effing existence. A bike with a helmet, which is really impressive considering this guy's safety standards are worse than mine. And he's even got a random piece of wood with a hole drilled through the center of it. For no reason. I respect that a lot. The only thing he's missing is like 18 holes in the wall. But of course he's got his good camera angle on so you can't see them right now.
Wait, Alexa. Yeah. Can I catch you?
No! Don't let him! Uh-oh.
Yes. Exactly. All right.
Catch him. Catch him. Catch him! Murder him!
Thank you. It's not even hitting you yet. Okay.
Whenever.
How does it feel? I'll go more on it.
Yeah!
He's got to stop there. There's a big hole there.
Imagine doing that with like Numi or some junk. It's just like every time you do the sus eye tracker challenge, the thing having closes on you more. At the very end of the challenge, you're like,
Oh wow, I'm sorry, that's actually bad. But I designed it from my waist. Yeah.
You're calling me a fat guy on the inside.
I'm not calling you a fat guy.
That's pretty mean.
People have different bodies. It's fine. Do you reckon you can try it on me?
You don't have to carry
oh, they're gonna catch him! Get him! Murder!
Oh, it's stuck.
What?
It really hurts. It's extremely.
How do you get it out? Well, this one's missing. This one's so getting quite out. Wait,
What I would do is I would grab the pole as the guy who get caught and I would go pop, 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 and just smack him in the face with it. Pop, pop, pop. And then I would just like run away.
Stop turning it! Stop! That's really bad. Why are you making this?
And the jaws may look cool, but the spikes really suck for catching, as they are incredibly painful when they dig into your back. And also the spikes make it hard to wrap around people as they get caught on people's clothing. So all I did was make a new pair of smooth jaws, which should be less painful. And now comes the real test. And I'm going to test this on someone that the police are used to abusing. This 86-year-old homeless man. But he has a secret. He knows kung fu.
No! They found Jackie Chan in a few years. Chad, you don't mess with a guy with a cigarette in his mouth putting on the praying mantis kung fu strike 18 fingers pose. You don't F with this guy. Look, he's gonna leave! He's gonna leave! Oh no! They caught him. He can't reach. Wait, he's got a butter knife. What is that? That's not. It's a butter knife. He's got a popsicle. He threw his ultimate attack. Oh, he's gonna burn him with a cigarette butt, just like my dad. Don't do it.
Alright, let's stop.
Why is he going for the balls? What's going on here? My man's about to strike below the belt at this rate.
Okay. That is locked in on your leg.
It's very tight, yeah, it's good.
It was tight.
It works, it works.
It does actually work?
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you can still that.
It wasn't too tight though? It wasn't.
It was tight, pretty much in there. No, it's alright.
No, he lost his
I think
battle.
Cass was going easy on me, allowing the
Chat, do you guys think if you can catch women like this, you can...
device to slip around his body.
Look, Chad, that's one way. All I'm saying is it's one way to pick up chicks.
Probably because I was paying him and he wanted to make it look like my device was working. But even then, he
You get
still managed
jail?
to
Oh,
throw
really?
his knife into my
The
neck.
Filian grabber? There's no way this thing would work on me. You try and slowly put that around me, I would just rip it in half and kick you in the nuts. It wouldn't even be close, baby. You know what? You try and put the junk on me, I'll just be able to be like, whooshing, whooshing. Wait, what the frick is this? Here? You'd be dead, fast as frick. Gun though? No. Gun? No. Too small? Okay, oh, okay. Oh, Philly, that thing's too big for you. If I had to catch you, I would use a little hand clapper thing.
My leg.
Shut up.
So this time I told him to pretend like he was actually going to be detained, like in all those prison stories he was telling us about, and to do everything in his power to escape.
Are you sure about that?
Go, okay. Put it down. Put it down. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no, he's got it.
what's he doing? Wait, can't you just grab it and then just push it in, then it'll just close? Right? Me trying to get my grandpa to come take a bath. Grandpa, listen! It's been 70 years since your last one.
Your device sucks, Alex.
Stop, Gramps!
That was so easy.
Easy. But if you go in quick,
You're going quick.
disable it. No worries.
I kind of stab you like that, then I can get you.
The thing is, in real life, you won't be getting tips from the person who's trying to attack you. There's.
it doesn't work like that.
And that time, Cass just grabbed the claws and worked his way slowly up the pole until he could stab me. Now, I probably could have ripped and spun him off, but that kind of
I bet I
defeats the
can make
purpose
this
of
work
having a
on
harmless
Andrew
man
Tate.
catcher. So, we were 1-1 now. So we decided to do the best out of 3.
He's
and
lined
give
up
it one
another
more go.
Siggy.
2, 1, go.
Ooh! They got him!
Well, now I got you. Now it's locked in. Does that hurt?
Wait, he's getting out!
Look it up.
Look at this face. This is the face of a man who's been in combat more times than you could possibly imagine. He is a few seconds away from ending this man's life with an effing popsicle. He's like John Wick, except he doesn't even need a pencil tip. He will literally brutalize him with the equivalent of a leaf on an effing popsicle stick.
Slipping it off.
He looks happy. Chad, if you're about to get in a fight and the other person is smiling, you know you're in for it. Like, this is like as if, like, I don't know, man. This is the man Andrew Tate wants to be.
I don't think you can get me. I've got you. I've got you. I've got you.
Oh.
I've got you.
He's not giving up.
Oh.
Persistent.
Yeah, Angarda. Oh,
And that time I managed to grab him.
You
And once
rage
you
quit.
have someone in the claws, it works really well, and they definitely can't get out. But getting them in isn't that easy.
No, no, no.
He got the
I know
popsicle
what you're
again.
going to say. You're going to say, this isn't an accurate test of how the device works. If he is too old. I need to test it on someone younger.
What the frick? No!
That was a good shot.
The ultimate battle, man versus kid, who wins? Child abuse! Got him! I would pick him up like the epic Thanos or the Hulk, and I would just be like, Filian size. No, it went to stop.
Now trying to get out.
I'm not that small.
You do have strong muscles. Yeah, you get out.
You know what? You know what that is, me, Chad. He has strong muscles.
You should have a go, but that was embarrassing because I couldn't actually stop him from getting out.
And this was meant to be a funny joke segment that didn't prove anything. But even this 3-year-old was able to defeat me. As once he put his weight down on the end, it just turns into a big lever and I can't pick it back up. And he wasn't even trying to do that. But again, I reckon it's because I didn't want to be rough and hurt him. So for the final test, I'm going to do it on someone that I'm not afraid to hurt.
Alexa? Uh-oh.
Can we do this when I finish eating?
Yeah, okay. Also,
The ultimate battle begins.
To the man catcher. In my first man catching video, you guys had some pretty horrible suggestions.
No, put the
on how to
spikes
make
on
better.
it.
A lot of you talked about a different latching mechanism, but others wanted
Put a
to do
taser on it.
Or pepper spray to the front.
That's devious, dude. That's so smart.
And you even drew dark.
Stop resisting.
diagrams explaining how to do it. And I agree it's a funny idea and extremely easy to taser someone once you already have them restrained inside a pair of claws.
Yup.
But it kind of defeats the whole purpose of not tasing them by putting a taser on the end. So I won't be doing that. Mostly because
Boring.
tasers are illegal for civilians like me to own. But I have an
Boring.
idea
Wait,
of-
what? Wait, tasers are illegal to own? You can literally buy like stun guns online for like $20. What? Oh, Australian? Dude, how are Australians gonna live in the effing outback where if they breathe wrong, a spider the size of North Pole will crawl down their throat? You're gonna tell me they're not allowed to effing carry a stun gun around? What if a kangaroo busts into your house, he's stealing your wife, he's stealing your leftover birthday cake, and he's taking the 401k with him? What are you gonna do? Not only that, he's gonna effing apply for the WNBA and get a boxing career and make you look like an idiot. Just stab it? If you're allowed to have a gigantic knife in Australia, why would you not be allowed to have a taser? Does not make sense to me. Oh, they carry crocodiles. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. I imagine that's how it would go. If you broke into an Australian house, you would just hear like, you know, you'd be like, Alexa, release the crocodile, and then Alexa would be like, releasing the crocodile. You'd be like, what? And then you realize crawling down the stairs is just this effing like. You know, like an effing dog tag on it would say Big Bubba or some junk. And there'd be like a tarantula 8 feet long riding on top of it.
of how I can make this better. And that's by taking the whole thing apart and just using the middle stick with the crescent-shaped piece on the top. As the closing mechanism works well if I can get someone inside, but it's very easy to avoid if the person just...
To be honest, chat, I would take that little metal piece, the little thing, you slip it in between their legs, and then you go like this, or you turn it sideways. Then when you get between your legs, you turn it this way, so it locks into place, and then you just kind of like pull up. I feel like that would be the ultimate way to defeat someone.
just grabs it, and then I just have a big heavy stick.
See, like you turn it sideways, so it's like vertical. You go in between their legs, and you turn it this way to lock it, and you go pop, 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 pop.
Hopefully, without the claws, I should be able to move it around quicker.
Okay, so you're just trying to kill me.
The only way you lose is if they're a woman or they're wearing a cup. Which, honestly, I would play those odds in Vegas for sure.
Going properly. You're actually trying to
I'm all in on red,
this
baby.
is revenge for the concussion. Okay, ready?
I'd want to be further away if I...
Set, go.
Oh! What's happening? He's gonna grab it. He's blocked. No!
So quickly.
You know, duh, you can't do anything with that weapon. What do you? Oh. No! Fight! I feel like you're just like watching your uncles fight at the birthday party. You're just like in the background, just like trying to swim in the pool. Look, Chad, that's me. Me as frick right now. You see the dog? Oh, the poor dog. He's just so used to it at this point. He sees nothing. He feels nothing. What was that? Did you hear that? Someone just screamed in the background. What? Wait, did you hear that? Ah! Found like someone falling into a Sarlacc pit. Oh, frick, chat, they caught me streaming on their end. It's over, boys. I'm in Australia. We just found out.
What can you do now?
Finish him.
We'll get you on the ground.
You gotta grab the pole while it's on top of him, and then you gotta go. And he's effing dead.
Okay, go.
Oh, that's going through.
What is he doing? He like bench presses this junk. Oh! He's still living! He's dead as frick. He's going up for the weapon! They're wrestling! He's dead! He's putting it back into the closet! Christian fathers, when your son comes out as bi. Get back in there!
Das ist in your
Well, he is so bad at fighting, this guy.
Oh, sorry.
Unbelievable.
And that worked a little better and a little worse. I was definitely more nimble with it and managed to pin Alexa down 2 out of 5 times. And then he also knocked me down twice. But the majority of the times, the other person was able to grab the end of the catcher, which then acts as a big handle and control the other person. Or just move down the stick and then get him. But that just might be because Alexa and I are hot buff guys. Imagine if you had a team of people with sticks like this, using it on a 97-year-old woman with dementia. Then I could definitely see this work. Thanks for watching. If you
You know what else will work? A strong breeze.
like this, please subscribe.
Alright, that was good. What do you guys think? WL mid, what do you think?